Hello, Sagittarius entrepreneurs. I'm just going to adjust the slats so that you don't have all that light coming on here. I am a bit nasal and my throat is a little bit full of frogs because I had a cold and it was not COVID. Did 2 tests, self-tests, and well, it didn't accuse. It's the first time in 2 years I have a cold, so I just got hit hard with it. Anyway, that is really none of your concern, but this made a delay in my readings for sure. So what I'm going to do now is, this is for Sagittarius entrepreneurs who are freelancers, have their own business, whether you have people working for you or not. If you have your own business, you are your own boss. This is a reading for you, and I'm going to start with 2 cards which indicate you and your business. Now, for those who are working for someone else, there will be a reading soon after I finish this. This is really the last sign, Sagittarius. So in principle, tomorrow I will be starting the career readings already. So that is good news for those who are waiting for that. Now, if you've entered the competition in December and you haven't gotten in touch with me yet, I mean, the winner hasn't gotten in touch with me yet. So please, if you want to know who won and if you entered that competition, go and have a look at the video. It says, and the winner is. It's somewhere in the beginning of January. And there you will see who is the winner. And please then follow what I say, or in the description box, contact me. Contact me on my email, and then I'll tell you what I need from you for me to do the reading. Okay, another competition will be opening up soon. So yeah, there will be another opportunity to win a reading. Now, I'm going to start with 2 cards, then I'll be drawing 9 basic cards, clarifiers, extra cards, and I'll end with 2 oracles cards from here. Okay, so let's get this started. I mean, I've blabbered on enough, and it's time I get these done as well, because, okay, why are they all, okay, I usually don't use reversals. Now in this deck, I think I dropped them. I think I put them together and I didn't look at them properly, and so there are reversals in this deck, but well, there's always a reason why that happens. So we have the 7 of Swords reversed. Now I'm going to put the card like this, and here in this deck, look at it. Is it good like that? I'm going to just put the camera a little bit like that. Okay, that's better. So here it's like a headache. This guy has a headache. He's working hard. He's thinking hard about what needs to be done next, and he's having a headache. But you don't have that, because you know very well 6 of Pentacles. You know very, very well where you are headed, what you need to do, what your next step is going to be. You know that. So Sagittarius, you have a good idea. Maybe you have thought about it before and you had a headache before, but that is gone now. So there is no doubt here. It doesn't feel like you have doubts about what you're going to do next and what your next step in your business is going to be. It feels like it's quite clear to you because of these 2 cards. But let's get into the main reading. Let's pull the main cards. If you hear dog feet, there's a dog coming in right now. I think you can see him. Look at that cute face. Okay, so the dog was on camera. That's Bazooka, everybody. He's old. He's grumpy sometimes. Anyway. Okay, so Hangman, Knight of Swords. Okay, that makes sense. I'll be reading Queen of Swords. Okay. That is quite the decision taking there. Another 6 of Pentacles. A star, and the star, look at the star. This is going to be the middle position because I'm going to pull 9 cards, yeah? So 3, 3, 3. So it's smack in the middle, this card. So for me, this is really the most important card of all. And the reading is going to revolve and evolve and progress around this card, to be very honest. Okay, what's happening here? Okay, the world. Good, very good card to have. Okay, what is this? Oh, wow, that jumped. Okay, Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles. I mean, these two cards together, the world and the Ten of Pentacles. I don't think I need to say more about this, but I will. But just, I'll go ahead and I'll tell, these are very good cards for the ending, yeah? Now, this reading is for your business, and this is for about 2 to 3 months, the next 2 to 3 months, more or less, yeah? So when I said here, you no longer have a headache, you no longer are uncertain about what the next step is with the Six of Pentacles, you know what it is that you need to sort of, like this guy is giving, yeah, this guy is giving. I think there's something that you need to do in your business, that you need to sort of give from yourself. Well, yes, in your business you are giving a part of yourself because you're offering something to your audience, to your clients, so you're giving a part of yourself. And here you probably thought, what else? What do I have to do next for my clients, for my audience, for my people? The people that are interested in what I have to offer. Now, I think that you have thought about that and it took you a while. That is why now this card like that, it's like a headache, yeah? It's thinking hard, it's studying. It's also studying. It's not necessarily having a headache, but it's studying and being focused and thinking. But I think you're done with that. I think it took you a while because the Hangman is slower. It took you a while to get to see what it is that you need to do, but clarity is coming. If it hasn't come yet, it will be coming soon. So for some, you will be clear already. But some will still be hanging on and sort of processing, and then it will become clear. So don't worry about that, because you have then 2 Swords cards, 2 Court cards, the Knight of Swords and the Queen of Swords. So 2 cards that tell me there's a certain decision you make, you come to a certain conclusion, and you're no longer immobilized, you're no longer hanging, you're no longer upside down, you're now upright and you're moving. You're moving and you're taking an action, a certain action, and you're making a certain decision. Now, the Queen is more decisive than this Knight of Wands. This Knight of Swords. This Knight of Swords is an action taker. He's starting. He can be a little bit impulsive. And of course, Sagittarius, because you like your freedom, you like things to move, there is a bit of an impulsiveness behind you starting what you need to do in your business, but the Queen is sort of calming this energy down. So together, they move you in a certain direction, here a bit impulsively, here a bit more directed and more controlled. Yeah, but you definitely know what you need to do in your business. You definitely know what it is that you're going to offer your clients, your audience, maybe you're a YouTuber, who knows? Maybe you are on social media and you're an influencer, and you know what your audience, what you want to give your audience now. And I have a bit of a problem here. I'm going to finish, my just one on low power mode, so I just have to do that, because otherwise I cannot finish this reading if I don't go low power mode. So yeah, so you perfectly know what your next step is going to be. What am I going to offer? What do I need to offer? You know that. And because you know that, and you have here come to certain conclusions and certain decisions, you're opening yourself up to the public again. You're offering your various services, various products open to the public again. You're offering it. Look, she's offering the water. She is just pouring the water into the well, but also outside of the well. So you're offering this to your audience, but I feel like you're also offering, and you're also being seen by other people other than your usual audience, than your usual clients. So I feel that you're creating a possibility to attract a different kind or a different group of people, a different niche maybe even, something like that. Yeah, but there is, because you're offering something new. A Page of Pentacles. You're offering a new service, a new product, and that is attracting other people, other than your usual audience. It's also interesting to your usual audience, yes, but I feel you're sort of expanding. And that's why I feel that this card is to be read like this. Because I feel like this is you freeing up energy to serve more people, to serve a different group of people, to serve a different niche even. It's you are expanding your business. You're expanding your business. And why do I say that you're expanding your business? Because of these two cards, the World and the Ten of Pentacles. So it did not make any sense that this card was like that. So for me, it really feels expansion. And that is confirmed with this World card. This World card also speaks of, starting a new phase or another phase in your business, and starting not from scratch. You're building on what you have. You're building on your foundation. But a certain foundation is, you're expanding and you're making your foundation bigger by addressing other people, by showing other people what you have and what you do and what your work is worth. Now, this is a card that tells me that you're going to be successful in what you do. In that expansion, you're going to be successful. You're going to see monetary rewards. But I feel here, this card for me also means that you are going to attract different valued people. People with values other than the audience you used to address or you used to have. The clientele that you have, you're attracting a different sort of clientele as well. And this card also speaks of expansion, especially together with the World. I think these two are sort of inherently connected, and they speak of expanding and making your business and your business foundation so much bigger, your business audience, your business clientele. So that means also more opportunities, more possibilities. So it's really, yes, the people you already have in your corner, they stay there and you give to them, but you also having other people that you are now envisioning that can be part of your circle. The word tribe is now sort of not done anymore, so not using that, but really your circle is expanding, your business circle. You're being seen by many more people. I'm going to pull some clarifying cards, but first I'm going to pull a card from here because sometimes I get extra information here. And I feel that this is going to be a shorter reading than usual. I don't know why, but it's because it's so obvious what's happening here. Seven of Wands. I feel that the Seven of Wands needs to be read like this in reverse. I feel like, and even like that, I'm going to just read it like that and leave it like that. But I read this card and this here, there is no stopping you. You have come to a certain conclusion. You are really, launching yourself in that, and you are unstoppable. You're an unstoppable force, and you're going after what you want. You're going after that vision here that is created here, that you have studied so well here with the Seven of Swords, but that you really know what the next step is, and you're going for it. You are just, boldly going there when no one has ever gone. No, that's not true. This just came to me, but yeah, you're boldly stepping into a new direction, into a direction of more expansion in your business. So I love that, Sagittarius. Really love that. Yeah, the Star Trek reference just came out. I don't know why. I'm not really a Trekkie, but I do love science fiction. But I'm not, a fanatic Trekkie. Anyway, King of Pentacles. I mean, you've got this King of Pentacles in your corner. Wow, everything you touch will be good. Everything you touch is like the Midas touch. It's like turning to gold. I mean, look, everything he has a dog at his feet. He has food. He has his pasture with his animals. He's sitting near his castle in his garden. I mean, This is you. You are this King of Pentacles, unstopping. What you are going to touch here is going to turn to gold for you. Now, I'm not saying that it's going to turn to actual money gold, but it's really, you know, because you expand and you looking at a broader public, of course you're going to also be seen by more people, and being seen by more people has the potential to have more clientele or more clients coming in. That it's sort of a logical step, isn't it? Anyway, I'm going to draw one from the Good Tarot, which is always read upright. The Four of Water is the Four of Cups. Now, this is a bit of a strange deck sometimes, so sometimes I do get the booklet with that, because it says in the booklet, and I think that's why I really wanted to see, but I think, yeah, I think this is really so spot on. It's about contemplation and trusting in the abundance of opportunities, because this is an abundance of opportunities, an abundance of audience, the abundance of clients. And you have been dreaming about that. The Four of Cups normally is, you know, this guy sitting under a tree, and then there is 3 cups, and the 4th is being offered, and he looks a bit bored, but there's no boredom here. I think you have been dreaming all this thing of, this is because, you know, if you look at it like this, you have been studying, you have been thinking, but before you started studying the possibilities, I think you have done the dreaming. You have done the dreaming and the scheming. Dreaming and scheming, and now you're really actually doing it. So yes, there is this, all this, you're attracting everything that you have put in these cards here. And that you're unstoppable. Really, there is no stopping you. Okay, next, clarifiers. Yeah, I'm sorry, this is going to be a short reading, Sagittarius. It's really nothing I can do about it. But let's see what else you need to know. I may not even need to draw a lot of cards, because, I mean, gee. See? Knight of Wands. So we have a Knight of Swords, Knight of Wands. They are also, you know, this is not as active. I'm going to pull them together so you can see. This one is not as active as this. This looks more aggressive, yes, this Knight. So it feels like you're aggressively starting your process, but then the Queen tells me that you're tempering it down, because sometimes you're over impulsive, and that impulsiveness can be seen as aggressiveness or too pushy. But I think that you can't be too pushy. So when you get the real insight, so if that hasn't happened yet, it will happen soon. Okay, sorry, I had an interruption here, so I just refocused and realigned my energy with the cards. And I'm going to pull the clarifiers now, so let's have a look here. Okay. Five of Cups. I'm going to pull this like that. I think that this Five of Cups is, again, there is this, I'm going to pull it like that so you can see. So you have 3 cups lying down and 2 cups. I feel that there is a decision that you at a certain point make or made. Maybe you will still have to make it, maybe you already have made it, to focus on these 2. So that's why I'm not going to read, I'm going to pull it like that. So I'm going to read this like positively. There is a decision to focus on these things. Here you have been thinking about what you need to do to expand, yes? What is your next step? You're sure you're out of it, and then you also have, you know, when I said the active actions, the real actions that you need to take, you need some time, and maybe you have already gained insights in how to expand your business, maybe not, maybe you still, maybe that is coming, and when that hasn't come yet, it's very soon, but there is this focus on different things, and that's why I'm not going to put it like that, but I'm going to put it like that. So I feel, you know, you have to focus on something different. I also feel that what you want in your expansion is to really focus on these other people. And that's what's going to happen as well. But you are sort of becoming conscious that you want to have more people out there. That is your plan. Two of Wands. That is really your plan. Again, these two cups that are standing upright, that is what you're going to focus on. That is what you're going to take active steps on. Now here, when you are sure what you need to do, you're sure that you need to give more of yourself or to more people or like more product or more, well, I feel it's really expansion in the way to attract a bigger audience and bigger clientele. I feel that's what you want to focus on. That is what's coming to you here in how you can do that. And that is by focusing on these cups. And here, you're already further along. You're making the decision here. Here, there's action steps. True action steps. And really a view. A vision. A vision, but not only a vision in your mind, a vision with concrete steps to take. So there is progress here. Another star. Yes, the objective is really to pull in more people, to pull in a different audience. And that opens up possibilities to you, that opens up opportunities to you, that opens up expansion to you. Now, sometimes there is this element of healing. Now, I don't feel that there anything here that you need to be healed. I do feel that, yes, you will take that decision. Here you have a clear action plan, but here you're putting it completely into action with this Knight of Swords. And this is maybe sort of like a sudden spurt you take, like, yes, I'm going to do this, very enthusiastic, a little bit over enthusiastic, maybe a little bit pushy, but I'm happy that that Queen of Swords is sort of coming out to temper that pushiness, because, you know, you can be enthusiastic, but if we are over enthusiastic, it can already become pushy, and pushy is never good, because pushy can push people literally away, isn't it? Okay. This is the Eight of Swords. I don't see that. Yeah, that card is really need to be like this, because you have this. You have that. You have clear action. You have a clear view, a clear outlook, a clear plan, and you're freeing yourself. All this energy is freeing up for you to take a move, to put that plan into action, into concrete action. Just hold on, because I get a message here of low battery, so I may have to stop in the middle and then go and load up my battery of my phone, so I hope not. But really, you are free. You are also willing to go blind in a way, you are willing to try things out. You are not bound by any rules that you're putting, or any limits that you are putting on yourself. You are free. You are free to go. Now, that doesn't mean that you immediately see everything. So that blindfold is a little bit, let me just leave it like that, yeah? Because it came out like that. Let's leave it like that. But I don't see this as you being stuck. I feel this as you really knowing, I am free to do and to try out stuff and to experiment, and that is really something you like, Sagittarius. But sometimes you have no real idea. You do have an action plan, but sometimes there are things that will come to you, and you are willing to experiment. You are willing to try. And we have another, I mean, these two sort of came out. The trial period, that is this here, that Six of Swords, it's really when you start, you don't immediately have all the elements together. You need to bring these people in. This is what your expansion is about. This is the new things you're going to offer, really. But there is, of course, always, when you try out new things, a period of transition, a period where you try things, where you are in the middle of the water and you don't have a fast footing yet. So you are like, okay, I'm floating and I don't really know where I'm going. That takes a bit of time. I'm going to put it here on this Queen of Swords. That takes a bit of time, but with time comes more insight, comes more illumination, comes more, yeah, you're observing. I feel in a way you're doing stuff, you're trying stuff, you're offering stuff, but you're also very open and very free. I'm going to put it like that. I don't like it upright. I really think you're willing to try and willing to observe and you're so open and you're so flexible and you're so open to maybe even suggestions from other people, but also like suggestions more on a spiritual level, insights that come like out of nowhere. Yeah, also that Queen of Swords, there is things coming to you. You are open. There is nothing that is limiting you. You are unlimited in your possibilities and you are willing to try and to experiment. And that is so important in business. And also for expansion, I think it's one of the things that makes expansion possible. The willingness to try, to fail, to try again, to stand up again, to just hang and see and observe and to see what works and what doesn't. Because you're going to offer stuff and then you'll see which things work and which things don't work. The Two of Pentacles, I feel, yes, you will offer new business, you will offer new services, you will offer new way of being in your business, but you also will be choosing out of several things you're going to try and offer and see what happens and see what gives and see if that is the thing that will attract more clients to you. Now, at a certain point, you're going to sort of narrow it down. I'm not saying limit because that would be the wrong word to use here. I'm saying here with this Two of Pentacles, narrow your focus down to some of these things you want. And again, that is a repetition of these two things, the Two of Cups here, those two that are standing. It's not the Two of Cups, it's the Five of Cups, but those two cups that are here standing up that you're focusing on. Action steps you take, yes, but I think here you're sort of starting to narrow it down. In the beginning, it's all free flow and it's really wide and open because you have you need to do something, but you don't know what or how. Here, this is becoming clearer and clearer. So that is good, that's progress. But that is further out, yeah, that is probably like at least a month to 2 months out. And that's bringing you insights. It's bringing you, okay, this is where I'm going to focus on. This is what really is working. Ace of Swords. And that's where you start your true narrowing down. That's where you're going to probably really focus on, well, I'm not saying one thing, but 2, 3 things that are really working out for you. And you're getting that insight. That insight comes from the trial and error. It comes from also letting things come to you. Hangman, the hangman is willing to just stay there and observe and letting things come to him. And then from that, he becomes illuminated. He becomes wiser. He sees things. He sees patterns. And that is what you will get. And that is where you can narrow things down. And then at a certain point, you know exactly what you need to do. That is good. Sagittarius. Okay, Wheel of Fortune on that star. So more people, you're attracting that bigger audience. The expansion happens. Change for the better. It changes your business. It changes you. It changes your audience. Yeah, it expands your audience. All good things come to you. I feel that this has to be like that, reversed, the Five of Swords, because you're not pushing away it's not about pushing away your audience you already have or your clientele you already have. No, on the contrary, you're pulling them in more, but you're also pulling in other people. So you're not pushing away people. So that's why I really, immediately it came like that's a reversed card. So you're offering this new thing, yes. It's very fresh. There's money coming your way, yes. And then we have the Four of Cups. I feel this is not a card about boredom here. This is about you, again, when you get more people in, when you attract a different audience, you may also, again, need to see what you need to do. You have already these people in, you're attracting this audience, yeah? So you're attracting more audience, yes. There is this emotional thing that you are offering. Where was it? There wasn't, no, it wasn't here. There is this emotional element because, yeah, doing business often is energy and emotion, they're close together, yes? You're working on a certain emotion, you're evoking a certain emotion from the people that listen to you, that are in your world, that come into your world. And I feel that you're attracting new people. That is sort of the confirmation here. With your message, with the way you are showing yourself in the world now. That new way of showing yourself in the world. Yeah, it's very strange that I always get back to the same words. Oh, another King of Pentacles. Yeah, so everything you touch and everybody you touch is a potential to convert in a real client, in a real, in a real business relationship. And that, of course, when you have new clients, then new money comes in, isn't it? So you have another King of Pentacles here. So yeah, there is this sort of the way you present yourself to those people, the way these people see you with this Four of Cups, the way they see you as really successful, as interesting, as powerful, as somebody who touches them. Because, yeah, there is this element of emotion here with the Four of Cups. So who touches them in the right way, with the right values. So they see in you a certain value that they adhere to, that they can understand, that resonates with them, that touches them in their heart. And that's why they come to you. That's why they're attracted to you. And yeah, doing business, there is emotion involved. I mean, there is no way around it. Five of Wands here. When I said here, the freedom to, the expansion, yeah? This was also an expansion card. The freedom to be willing to expand, the freedom to willing to try new things. Again, I don't think there is opposition here. There is no opposition. I'm going to put this card also here. I think there is no opposition. There is also nothing limiting you. There is no voice inside of your head that says, no, you can't do that. No, that's wrong. This reading, this whole reading, has nothing of that. This is a sort of limitless reading. I don't know if everybody saw that movie or the show. There was a TV series on that as well, Limitless, and you know that it was about expanding your horizons and literally your brain circuits so that you could use all your brain cells. I remember that movie and that series. The series was brilliant as well. And yes, this is what this is about. There is nothing that says limit or narrow or small or boxed in. It says wide open. Wide open. This is what I would say from this reading, you know. Everything is unlimited to you. Limitless, wide open. Possibilities are also limitless. I mean, I'm repeating myself so often, I'm getting bored of myself now. Anyway, so stepping into the new phase of your business where the world is open to you, where more people are attracted to you, other different audiences are attracted to you. Yes. Now I feel that this here, this Nine of Wands, that is reverting to that, the audiences. I feel you are attracting all these ones here, and these are people that have been hurt or having difficulties in some way, and your message opens up a new vision to them, opens up a new world for them, for your audience. So you are giving a message of hope to them. Now, this is a weird way to read this card, but that's what I feel this card is about, that you give hope to those people that you're reaching now. And yeah, it's very important that you believe in the message you give out, and the way you deliver that message is this way. As a King of Pentacles, as somebody who knows, I don't know, was there a Hierophant here? No, there was no Hierophant, but that wouldn't be a weird card to come out. But it hasn't come out yet, but maybe it does. No, the Queen of Pentacles comes out. So again, yes, you are this Queen of Pentacles. You give them that hope. You give them a new way of seeing things. You give them a new perspective in their lives. So these are people that you're reaching, are people that have overcome some burdens, that have met some challenges, that have been hurt by those challenges, or being, they have been dragged down by that. But they are now seeing that you have sort of maybe not a solution, that would be maybe the wrong thing to say, but you can guide them, you can help them, and you can provide them with a new perspective, a fresh hope. And that is very important to give to people and to have. And people, when you can give that to people, I mean, that is so beautiful to be able to do that, to give people hope when, sometimes they feel like all is lost, or that a lot is lost. Maybe not all is lost, but some people that can really feel like hopeless, and you can provide them with some spark of hope, with some bright light. Isn't that a beautiful thing to be able to do, Sagittarius? And I think that is what you're going to do, and that's why you attract people. We have a Hermit here on this. This is the card of success, but also when I said it's bringing, it's winding up, it's that expansion together with that World card. Your world is really expanding. But I feel also that you have to be careful that you don't overdo it. I think that sometimes you really have to withdraw and do a little bit of, time out, and a little bit of thinking, a little bit of adjusting and readjusting whatever your message is, or whatever you're putting out there, the energy you put out there. You have to recharge, because if you don't, that is not going to be good, because it's really, the expansion is so big that you will need some time for yourself at times to recharge. So be wary of your energy, and be careful of your energy, and protect your energy as well. I think that Hermit card here is a bit of a, how do I say that? A bit of a warning to do that, to take care of your energy. Yeah, Four of Swords. Sometimes you need to rest up, because Sagittarius, it feels like here with all the expansion and then getting new people in, and here feeling unstoppable and being unstoppable, sometimes you have this, overdoing it, and you can go all in, and then you forget to rest. But you need to rest. I think these are really like cards, and they come out at the end to say, okay, when you have this big expansion going on, really take care of yourself and do some self-care, and withdraw a little bit and take some rest and some time out, because otherwise, you burn out. You don't want to do that. You don't want to burn out. You really have to protect yourself, and then, because you're giving, and you're giving more, and you're offering something to these that new audience and the expanded audience, but there has to be some protection built in. And that's something you have to do. You also have to protect here this energy of this Knight of Pentacles, to be able to continue giving, because otherwise, burnouts, they are not good. So let's go to the Oracle cards. So I apologize for this being a shorter reading, and I apologize for the repetitions, but really, that's really what's been happening. That's what came out. I'm going to they fell. So I'm going to use the two of them. This is from the Mystical Shaman Oracle, and I'm not very familiar with the cards, but I decided to use them because they're quite new to me. So this is the Sun that came out. Now, usually in the tarot, the Sun is a very good card to have. I don't know what it is here, so let's see. And this is the Vision Quest. Now, I feel that Vision Quest is that hangman, that double hangman here. here and here, and then here you have a vision. You have a vision that it's also that King of Pentacles, that Queen of Pentacles. You have a vision. So really, this is very important. I'm going to pull the other card first, and then we're going to read. This is from the Enchanted Map Oracle. Sacred Pool. The Sacred Pool, for me, I always connect this card in a way to the I Ching. And the I Ching, that the hexagram that says the well, where you have this well where you can get out and it's unlimited. Again, here we go with the repetition. And you have at this moment access to that deep wisdom, deep knowledge, and deep help that you can offer, deep guidance you can offer people, and it's sort of unlimited. That's how I see this card in these readings. But let's go to this too. So 53 is the Sun card. Let's have a look. Oh, come on, please. My book didn't want to open at the right space. So the Sun is the essence. The Sun is acknowledged by many cultures as the foremost masculine force. In other traditions, it is seen as the feminine in her full power. Either way, my dogs are barking now, it is the most brilliant light for all beings and allows life to sprout from the dark, feminine earth. It can be gentle and warming, close to sunrise or sunset, fall or winter. It can be destructive, as in its zenith during a scorching summer. So it is as well masculine as feminine. It is the force. The sun makes the planet grow, makes us live. It makes our planet livable because we have the light of the sun, together with our oxygen and our atmosphere. But if we didn't have the sun, we would have the winter, and if the winter, there is no life, or there is not enough life. But if the sun gets too hot, it will also kill our life. But the invitation of this card: have you been hibernating? Have you been introspective? Yes, you have been doing that. Yes, you have been doing that, because here it says in these cards. Yes, you have been doing that. It is time to come out of your cave. Yes, it's time to come out and savor the life-giving light of our star. The sun rekindles your passion and your creative energy. Life is calling you to shine your light and to add your lightness and humor to the seriousness around you. Get out and play. So yes, it is about getting out there and providing these people with what they need, with what makes them feel alive as well, what guides them through their hurt, through their troubles. That is what you're offering, and that's why you're attracting more people. Now I'm going to read this one. It's the Vision Quest. It's number 60. Because they both came out. The essence of this card: in the Vision Quest, you face your fear, embrace your mortality, and then meet face to face with spirit. When you feel stagnant, a Vision Quest brings our lives into perspective. We realize our flaws, our potential, and opportunities life is now offering us. We remain on a vision quest until we find the key to open a new door or write a new chapter in our lives. And I think this is what you're doing. You have been, or you are, on a vision quest. You see something people need. You see that expansiveness of that expansion of your business that is giving to people. You're not only taking from people money. That's not what you're doing. You're giving something very valuable, and you give hope to people again. And that expansion in your business is something you deserve. It's in your vision, but it's also a vision that has that emotional importance, that gives that hope and that feeling of belonging to people. And that's why they are attracted to your energy. That's why they come into your world. And that's why then you can expand your business, and vice versa. So yeah, this is a very beautiful reading, Sagittarius. I hope you liked it. If you liked it, please like, share, give me a comment. If you want a reading on something specific, please leave it in the comments. Maybe subscribe if you want to know when other readings come out. I'll be doing more readings. Of course, I'm continuously doing readings. I'm not doing them, non-stop. but I do a lot of readings and constantly new readings come out. If you don't resonate with this reading, please have a look at a reading for your rising sign or your moon sign, because sometimes you resonate better. If there's things you don't resonate at all, please leave them behind. Only take from this reading what really belongs to you. And also know that the cards don't write the definite truths, or they are not written in stone. You have free will, and free will is yours to make your choices, your decisions, of course. So that's what I wanted to say. And if you want daily guidance cards, you can find here on YouTube, but that's better on a tablet or on a smartphone. Or go to Instagram or TikTok and maybe Facebook or Twitter. I'm putting them there as well, but Instagram and TikTok are my two ones where I do most of the things and where I prefer to be most present. Okay, that's it from me to you for now, Sagittarius. Be expansive, and this will be beautiful. And thank you for being here. Bye for now.